Golf Central on YouTube is brought to you by the new Paradigm Woods and Irons from Callaway.
Hey there, inside our Golf Channel studios, I'm George Savaricas, and this is your Golf Central update. The PGA Tour has made the turn now to Texas for the WGC Dell Technologies match play. Let's reveal the groups for the 64-man field. Scotty Scheffler, Tom Kim, Alex Noren, Davis Riley, Group 1. Group 2, John Rahm, Billy Horschel, Keith Mitchell, and Ricky Fowler. Group number 3, Rory McIlroy, Keegan Bradley, Denny McCarthy, Scott Stallings. Group 4, Patrick Cantley, Brian Harmon, K.H. Lee, and Nick Taylor. Moving right along as we have 16 total groups. Remember, it's just the top player from each group that advances. Group 5, Max Homa, Hideki Matsuyama, Kevin Kisner, and Justin Suh. Group 6, Xander Schauffele, Tom Hoge, Aaron Wise, Cam Davis. Group 7, Will Zalatoris, Ryan Fox, Harris English, Andrew Putnam. Group 8, Victor Hovland, Chris Kirk, Siwoo Kim, and Matt Kuchar. Group number 9, Colin Morikawa, Jason Day, Adam Svensson, Victor Perez. Group 10, Tony Finau, Kurt Kitayama, Adrian Morant, Christian Bezaye-Note. Group 11, Matt Fitzpatrick, Sahith Theegala, Minwoo Lee, J.J. Spawn. Group 12, Jordan Spieth, Shane Lowry, Taylor Montgomery, Mackenzie Hughes. Group 13, Sam Burns, Seamus Power, Adam Scott, Adam Hadwin. Group 14, Tyrrell Hatton, Russell Henley, Lucas Herbert, Ben Griffin. Group 15, Cameron Young, Sepp Straka, Corey Connors, Davis Thompson. Group 16, Sungjae Im, Tommy Fleetwood, JT Poston, and Maverick McNeely. Texas legend and two-time Masters champion Ben Crenshaw joined Eamon Lynch and myself on Golf Today to talk in part about the last match at Austin Country Club, the last match play.
It's been such a popular event here. It's been so well received around here. Austin Country Club is a wonderful test. And I know that, you know, so many of you and so many other people have remarked that it's a great match play course. There's a lot of liberties you can take on the golf course. Some daring shots. There's a lot of water. It's very thrilling for the gallery. I think that it's sort of cut its own niche because in match play, we've had various match play tournaments over the decades on the PGA Tour, but this one has an added bonus that people get to watch some more days of play. In other words, it's not a single knockout that it used to be. I can remember one of the tournaments, Jim Thorpe knocked me out in the first round, and that was it. I had to go home. But, you know, there's still a lot of golf to be played. I just think it's terrific. These guys really seem to enjoy playing this golf course. It's a little sad that it's going away because Austin's a great place. A lot of the golfers had never been to Austin. I think it sort of fascinates them they've read about it and learned about it over the years, and it's a popular place. So, you know, the weather's a little chilly right now, but it's going to improve. It's going to be a fun week and I tell you what, to watch these guys play these days, some people have not heard of some of these golfers who are just, I can't get over their talent level. The competitiveness and the really fine golf that I see, and for people to watch them up close, I think is a great bonus. So we are sad that it's going away.
Yeah, it's going to be a great watch this week. It's one of my favorite events year in and year out on the PGA Tour. Definitely sad it's the finale, at least with match play for now, according to PGA Tour Commissioner Jay Monahan. Ben, you have a very unique vantage point in the sense you're a World Golf Hall of Famer, and then your second act as a golf course architect, almost equally as decorated, with the proposed model local rule from the USGA and R&A to roll back the ball in 2026. Do you think that is good for the game going forward?
This has been brewing for a good while. I think that it seems to me like some of the younger players maybe are going to enjoy that, but some of the older players that as Harvey Penick used to say, more seasoned players may like it. It's still, if the ball doesn't go, if it goes 15 or 20 yards shorter, I think the long hitters are still going to have the advantage. it's a different test. I have never seen the ball travel as far as it's traveling now, but you have different dimensions. Yes, the golf ball. Yes, the golf clubs. But you have superior athletes. Everybody is training. Everybody's in great shape, and everybody's looking for speed, and it's evident. It's almost unfathomable to me as a longtime player to see that almost half of the golfers can carry the ball 300 yards. It's just, I never thought that I would see that. I am somewhat of a traditionalist in that I think some of the older, more heralded golf courses in the world are becoming slightly obsolete. Now, I don't like to see that. I'm very much a traditionalist, so I think it's one of the things, if it comes about in a year and a half or 2 years, that people will get used to it. It's still a game where the straightest players will excel, the longer players making good decisions, good iron shots, good approach play, and the short game is always going to be the great equalizer.
Ben, we hear a lot of players talk about the need perhaps for the USGA and the R&A to look not just at golf balls, but perhaps at golf clubs as well. Do you think skills are tested as comprehensively now at the elite level of golf as they were when you were playing, in terms of strategy for one, but also, for instance, long irons, which seem to be a dying art on tour these days?
Well, you're right, Eamon. As you know so well, through the decades, there were different groups that had their own tests and their own ways of testing not only the golf ball but the club face and the components with which the ball is hit. And it just, to me, it's almost like in the hands of these wonderful athletes, the golf ball and the golf club is made for speed. It's very conducive to producing these unbelievable results. So it's very hard to fathom a golf ball can be propelled any further. It's very, very, as you know, the coefficient of restitution is right there. I mean, the faces are scrutinized to an nth degree. So I don't know. I really think that I think it's the kind of thing, if it's just slightly rolled back, I think people will get used to it. The best players are going to win.